3. Sports brought to you by Coca-Cola, Hoosier Tire, Marion's University Ancilla College, First Federal Bank, Big B Coffee, McDonald's, Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, Bourbon Street Pizza, Culver Portside Marina, Marshall County REMC, the Pilot News Group, Marshall County Fiber, Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. The Coca-Cola pregame is up next.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Who do I perform for? I perform for all the awesome composers whose music deserves to be heard.
I perform for all the stagehands who make sure I never miss a cue.
I perform for our high school choir director who taught me to breathe from the diaphragm and sing from the heart.
Speech, debate, theater, music. The performing arts teach valuable life lessons that typically aren't taught in the classroom. They help high school students learn leadership skills that prepare them to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives.
I perform for Mrs. Evans, my high school debate coach, who has helped me become more confident than I ever dreamed possible.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high school in your community.
Hey, I've got a question for you. Who will you perform for?
And we're live at Argos High School. Rusty Nixon with the bell game. Argos and Culver started a little early tonight. Just one half of basketball for the JV team. We'll get underway here in just a few moments. This is a big one. Culver won the girls half of the bell game last year for the very first time since it started about a decade ago. Hoping for another one tonight. Argos trying to get in the win column, so we'll see what happens in just a moment. It's Max 98.3's Game of the Week here at Argos. It's Argos and Culver girls basketball. Be right back.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
Coach's Corner brought to you by Marion's University Ancilla College.
And it's the Marion Ancilla Coaches Show. We have A.J. Neese, head coach of the Culver Lady Cavs in. Bell game night, man. This is a big one for both teams. You know, it's a heck of a rivalry over the years.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it's a little bit of a cross-county rivalry with us and them. Seems like we always have good battles, no matter what sport it is.
Now, you said that last year was the first time you guys have won the girls' portion of this, correct? Since they started it, I don't remember exactly when, but it's been a little bit.
Yeah, I think they started it in 2015, 2016, some more time around there. Yeah, last year was the first time we've won it. So
the Argos had a nice run during that period, though. They had a lot of really good players, and you guys did too. But I mean, I remember going to a couple of those games. They were dogfights.
Oh yeah, for sure. It seems like the last couple of years they really turned into dogfights. Early on, it seemed like when Argos was making their state run with the Dunlap girls and stuff like that, they were really tough to beat then.
Well, you guys have had your runs too. I mean, Culver girls basketball has a bit of a tradition.
Yeah, for sure. Just the other night, Saturday night against Pioneer, we recognized our 15-year reunion of that 2011 team that went to semi-state. My wife was on that team, so it kind of meant a little bit more to me bringing those girls back and recognizing them.
Well, let's talk about Saturday night. In addition to that, you guys got a huge win for the reunion.
Yeah, another conference win for us. Our defense, like I've said in the past, we got nasty with it there to start the game. We held Pioneer's best player, McCaig, to only 3 points in that game. I think she was averaging like 17 or 18 a game for them, and we held her down and ended up pulling out a nice win.
And, that's another program over the years. Pioneer, a lot of tradition, some really great teams, even recently. And, getting a conference win against a quality opponent like that has got to be really big for your momentum.
Oh, yeah, big morale boost. That puts us at 2-0 in the conference. Hopefully we get another one tonight and that'll make us 3-0 in the conference. I think that put us at the top of the conference as of right now.
Let's talk about that, too. I mean, I imagine the fact that this game now, in addition to being a traveling trophy game, it's a conference game. I mean, it has even more meaning.
Oh, yeah. It blows up that rivalry tenfold. It means a whole lot more because you got a bunch of kids that, deserve to make that all-conference team or get those accolades. And in order to do that, you got to win this game tonight.
Yeah.
And it's always nice to have something else on the table for a big game like that, like the Bell, and have something else to be fighting for just besides those conference accolades.
What's interesting about that, too, you bring that up, and I don't think a lot of fans know this, but, I mean, the higher you finish in the conference, the more nominations you get for that all-conference team. And, every coach I know is out to win that because they want to give their kids a chance to get that all-conference nomination.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, you want to win as many games as you can, get as many nominations as you can, so those kids can get that little gloat that they're one of the best kids in the conference and pretty much one of the best kids in the area. And sometimes if you don't win those games, those kids don't get recognized like that.
Let's talk about how you played the other night. How do you feel? I mean, you said your defense was good. I mean, talk about that a little bit.
I think we turned Pioneer over 38 times. I think we only had 13 ourselves. That's still a little high for my liking. I like to be under 10 if we can be. But it seemed like we shot the ball pretty well in the first quarter. I think we got out to like a 16-3 run to start the game, and then we kind of cooled off there in the second quarter. And then we got to watch our recognition of that 2011 class, and it seemed like it kind of lit a fire under them there at halftime. And I had a couple of those, like my wife and a couple of her teammates come in and talk to my girls at halftime, and it seemed like it lit a fire under them, and they came out and started right back where they did in the first quarter, just being nasty, pressure defense, getting up into the passing lane and getting easy baskets. And that's what we want out of this team. We got 4 or 5 really good athletes, 3 sport athletes that it seems like they're faster than snot. And when they can get out into the passing lane, they get easy layups. That makes it easy on our offense. And we don't have to slow it down and try and run a set every time. We can just let them go out and play basketball.
And that I've been covering basketball for a long time. That you're mentioning that section of that third quarter, that first 4 minutes or so, just so important in the total flow of the game because it makes a statement. 9 times out of 10, most of the teams I see that come out of the locker room hot after halftime end up with that W.
Yeah, for sure. I think the same way. So I always think the first 4 minutes of the game and the first 4 minutes of the second half always dictate who's going to win that game, I believe. If you don't come out with energy and effort and that mentality that you can win, without those first 4 minutes, I don't think any teams can really come back from that.
And you make a statement to the other team too. I mean, you come out of the locker room that hot. I mean, that says, bring your A game because we did.
Yep, exactly. I tell the girls all the time before each game, hey, we wouldn't go out there and punch them in the mouth.
Yeah.
We want to be dogs, and that's kind of the mentality that we built the last couple of years. We just want to be nasty and let the cards fall where they're going to fall, but we want to be the ones with the more energy, more effort, and more heart every night, no matter what the outcome is.
From a coaching perspective, every coach I ever talk to says it's so important to get ahead, and I get that because that you want them chasing you all night. That's what you want out of your team is get ahead so that they've got to chase you for the rest of the night, and that's very difficult to do.
Oh yeah, for sure. You don't want to be in an uphill battle.
Yeah.
You kind of want to be in that driver's seat to where, okay, now we can slow the ball down. We can try and get what we want. We don't want to be playing chaotic all the time.
Right.
And trying to, a 5-point lead can feel like 20 in no time. And then you're trying to make that here. You don't want to have these 16, 17, 18-year-old girls trying to play hero ball and trying to get a 20-point shot back in one possession,
Well, talk about how you feel about the other night. Take a step forward. I mean, you got to feel like you're on track and you're moving ahead each night, and that's got to be your goal.
Yes, we're kind of about right there where we want to be. There's still a few nicks and crannies that we want to tighten up. Our free throw percentage isn't great right now, but we haven't turned the ball over that much. Even a couple nights ago when we played ECA, number 3 team in the state, I still think we only had like 22 turnovers.
Yeah.
So it's not terrible. But I think they scored like 30 points off of 22 turnovers. So
yeah.
Those are the ones we want to clean up. And I've been preaching to the girls that if you box out, rebound, and limit your turnovers, you're going to be in every game just because of how nasty our defense is.
Right.
And they've kind of taken that to heart. Like, we're never out of any game just because of how much pressure we put on teams in our defense.
Talk about the team tonight. I'm sure you had a chance to take a look at Argos, at least briefly, if not in depth. I mean, what do you see when you look at them?
Kind of like us, They have athletes, but I don't know if they have basketball players.
Right, yeah.
Same as us, we're all 3-sport athletes. So I don't know if anybody really, on either team, really focuses on one sport. And that's kind of this generation, it seems like. Like,
right.
I've talked to girls in the summertime, like, oh, I haven't touched basketball since February. Like, oh. When I was a kid, we were going up to the park and playing basketball every night.
Yeah.
So the security lights came on. But, yeah, they got a lot of athletes. It seems like they got some speed. The Ballenbacher girl, I've played against her in soccer, basketball. I've known her parents for a long time. She's kind of like a bull in a china shop. You let her loose, she's going to tear stuff up.
Yeah, yeah.
And our main goal is keeping her under wraps and trying to close out to their shooters because they do a great job of spacing the floor and moving the ball around and trying to find that best shot. So we just got to try and hold them down and do what we do on the defensive end and hopefully get some easy baskets to help our offense, kind of warm up a little bit, try and get those easy layups, see the ball go in the hole.
Well, man, good luck to you tonight. Thanks for taking the time this afternoon, and I guess we'll see you in a few hours.
All right, Rusty, I appreciate you, man.
That is the Culver Cab head coach, AJ
world.
Neese.
More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student-athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: Bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
Looking for a stable career in an industry that doesn't slow down? Hoosier Racing Tire in Plymouth, Indiana is seeking motivated people who believe in quality and want to work in a safe environment. With thorough training provided for all positions, no experience needed. Second, third, and weekend shift production wages start around $20 an hour with potential at $25 an hour within a year. Quarterly bonuses, paid time off, and health insurance benefits that start on day one. Apply online at HoosierTire.com. That's HoosierTire.com. Hoosier Tire is an equal opportunity employer.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at AbsolutePHC.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Johnson Danielson Funeral Home has been established in the community of Plymouth since 1879, and its staff is committed to providing care that goes beyond the expected in serving today's families who call Marshall County their home. They welcome families seeking options and alternative ways to pay tribute to someone, from burial packages to pre-planning to planning a checklist. The professionals, along with caring staff at Johnson Danielson, are available to assist your family 24 hours a day by simply calling 574-936-2829. Visit their website at johnsondanielson.com for a complete list of services. Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Service beyond expectation.
Here's your starting lineup brought to you by First Federal Savings.
Hey, let's run it down for you. Our starting lineup for Argos is going to be Leah Pizzuto at one of the guards. Ellie Bolenbacher out there as well. Lexi Gibson, Mackenzie Smith, and Kinsley Kelly are the other players on the floor. And for Culver, it'll be Ava McCune, Brianna Schlemmer, Brooke Davis, and we're just about to start here. Tip-off is controlled by somebody. Ball on the floor. Culver will come away with it. Ava McCune has it. Also in the starting lineup for Culver, Ashlyn Burnt is out there and just catching the ball right now, Eliana Andrzejewski. So those are your starting lineups for both teams. Right side, Culver with Ashlyn Burnt with it. Top of the key to McCune. Being guarded up very closely by Leah Pizzuto, and a pass is intercepted by Argos. It's number 32 is Mackenzie Smith. So a turnover by Culver here early. In the paint it goes to Bolenbacher. Tries the block, misses it, gets the rebound. Kicks it back out. Shot by Lexi Gibson is no good. And the rebound comes down to Schlemmer for Culver. Up quickly. McCune has Schlemmer in the corner, working in the paint. Brooke Davis turns, shoots, no good. Rebound, Culver on the other side of the block. That is Andrzejewski. And she'll kick it back out to Barrett, and they'll start it over again. Just underway, no score here in the first period. Quick pass underneath by Culver. Shot by Brooke Davis is no good. And coming out of there with it is Ellie Bolenbacher, her second rebound already. She's got it on the left wing, looking towards the middle. She'll drive it, cut off there by McCune. Zone defense here by Culver. Kicks it over to the right side. That is Lexi Gibson with it, no good. Rebound comes down to Culver's Davis and brings it up quickly. McCune, right side, Schlemmer for three, no good. Rebound goes off the other side. We got a whistle and a foul underneath. And it's going to stay Culver basketball. Bringing it in for Culver under the basket after the foul will be Andrzejewski. Gets it in to Davis. She loses a handle on the floor. People scrambling for it. And it's going to be a jump ball. It'll belong to Argos out of bounds. Ellie Bowenbacher will bring it in for the Dragons. Full court pressure here by Argos. Pass comes in, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Argos basketball. Just underway, 6 minutes in the first, no score. Culver and Argos in the bell game. Bringing it in for Argos is Bowenbacher. She'll get it to midcourt, quickly to Mackenzie Smith, who hands it off to Pizzuto coming across, and it's stolen away by McCune. Up quickly under the basket. No good on the shot by McCune, but coming out of there with it is Ashlyn Barrett. And a three-pointer by Schlemmer. So Brianna Schlemmer hits the first basket of the game, makes it 3-0 Culver. Bringing it across is Bowenbacher. Gets into the paint to the block, lays it up, no good, but gets fouled. And that one's going to be on Schlemmer. Ellie Bowenbacher taking matters into her own hands there. Took it right straight into the bucket. And she'll go to the free throw line now for a couple of shots. 3-0 Culver, make that 3-1 as Bowenbacher puts it in. 1 for 1 from the line. She'll get the second one. That shot is up. That one good as well. 3-2 now. Culver with the lead, and they have the basketball. Ava McCune will bring it up. Has Barrett over on the wing. She has Andrzejewski. Top of the key, Schlemmer. Now to Barrett again. Top of the key, McCune. Looking left side. Schlemmer off a screen. Gets it down to Davis. She'll take it to the paint. Tries to kick it to Barrett. Stolen away there by Leah Pizzuto. Second steal by her. Second turnover by Culver, and a traveling call went into the middle. Kinsley Kelly couldn't stop the steps, and it'll turn over to Culver. Second Argos turnover. Barrett will bring it across. 3-2 Culver lead. Working to the right side. Has Andrzejewski off the screen. Top of the key to Schlemmer. Looking in the middle, nothing there. Has Barrett off the screen to the right side. Underneath, Schlemmer all alone. Good quick pass assist from Ashlyn Barrett to Brianna Schlemmer. She's got 5. Culver has 5. Full court pressure. Pass is knocked away. Lexi Gibson will recover it. Argos able to break the pressure. Mackenzie Smith gives it off to Bowenbacher. Well, hands it over to Pizzuto, working right side. Into the corner goes to Smith. Top of the key now, a three-point attempt by Lexi Gibson is no good, and the rebound goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Culver. So the Cavs will have it back. They have a 5-2 lead with 4:12 to play here in the first. The bell game here at Argos. Ashlyn Barrett will bring it across. Culver comes in at 5-2. Having a red-hot start to this season. McCune tied up by Pizzuto. And on alternating possession, it will stay Culver basketball under the basket. Andrzejewski will take it out. It's a conference game for both these teams. Hasn't always been, but now the HNAC, the Dragons and the Cavaliers, both members of that for basketball. Barrett will bring it over to McCune. She'll work it back to the middle. Pizzuto in defense all over her, trying to make her go back the other way. McCune tries the right side. Nothing there. Has to find help. Has Andrzejewski. Works back to the middle. Mackenzie Smith on her. Now Barrett works back to the middle. Lexi Gibson, her defender. They get it on the block to Davis. Nothing there. Schlemmer, top of the key. Nothing but net. Brianna Schlemmer, sharpshooter, has all 8. Culver points. It's 8-2. Cavs. Full court pressure again. Deflected pass. Bowenbacher able to come up with it. Gets into the paint. Gets fouled on the way there. She'll get a couple of free throws. See who this one is on. And it is going to be on Mackenzie Smith. That'll be her first, or actually be her second. And that will send Bollenbacher to the free throw line. Very successful there the last time, 2 of 2. We'll see what she can do here. 3:10 to play in the first, 8-2 Culver lead. First shot is up. That one is good. Coming onto the floor for the first time tonight is Haley Schaefer. She'll take the place of Mackenzie Smith. And Bollenbacher will get a second shot. That one is up, and that one is good as well. Perfect at the line tonight. Ellie Bollenbacher, it's 8-4. Culver. 3:06 to play here in the first. Abel McCune working top of the key, guarded very tightly by Pizzuto. Gets it over the left side to Barrett. Lexi Gibson on her. Back to the middle, Andrzejewski has McCune. Working back to the paint, cut off, gives it to Schlemmer. Schlemmer with Bollenbacher all over her. Now down to Davis. Wanted a travel call, but nothing there. Argos wanted the travel call. Andrzejewski now needs help. Kills her dribble. Gets it down to Davis. Bollenbacher in defense. Davis tries to shoot over. Nothing there. And a whistle and a foul as Ellie went up and got her third rebound of the game as well to go with 4 points. And the foul will go on Brooke Davis. Trying to contest that rebound. Got over the back instead. So 8-4. Argos with the basketball. Half-court defense here by Culver for the first time tonight. Bollenbacher right side. Falls to the ground, no call. She'll pass it up to Schaefer. Top of the key now it goes to Gibson. Working left side. Gets it into the corner. Pizzuto dribble it all the way back out top of the key. Right corner to Schaefer. Nobody there. She'll give it up now to Kelly at the right wing. Now to Bollenbacher top of the key. And has it to Gibson. She tries to go to the corner with it. Throws it out of bounds as a turnover. The third for Argos will give it back to Culver. And we got a timeout as Eliana Andrzejewski has to retie her shoe. 8-4 the score here. Minute 53 to play here in the first period. Culver with the lead. Bell game at Argos. Lexi McCune working right side. Nothing there. She's cut off by Pizzuto. Top of the key. Schlemmer, another wide open look. Nothing going. And it's on the floor. Bodies all over the place trying to grab it. And we'll have a jump ball. And not sure which way that's going to go Argos way on the alternating possession. 8-4. Minute 37 to play here in the first period. Pizzuto with the inbound. Gets the little bit of instruction from Nick Medich. Tells him what he wants. Brings it over. Bollenbacher, top of the key. Drives it, paint, no good. Davis comes away with a rebound for Culver. Barrett on the right wing. Cut off. Now backs it back out. Lexi Gibson on the defense there. McCune working to the middle. Cut off again. Kicks Schlemmer. Another look at three. Off the front of the rim. And Bollenbacher. Rebound number 4 already in this game. 8-4. Minute to play in the first. Pizzuto, right corner, it goes to Kelly. Can't hit it. McCune will come out of there with a rebound for Culver. Wanting to go coast to coast. Lays it up and in. And gets fouled on the way there. And that one's going to be on Schaefer. Trying to catch up to her and stop that layup. Couldn't quite get there. Gets the foul. It's 10-4 now. Culver with the lead. At the free throw line, Ava McCune trying to add to this lead. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. She'll bury it. So McCune with the traditional three-point play. Makes it 11-4. Argos inbounds. Comes to Schaefer. She's got nowhere to go with it. Gives it up to Pizzuto. Kills the dribble. Needs help instantly. And quick timeout by Nick Medich. Wants to talk it over. We'll take a quick break as well. 45 seconds to play in the first. 11-4 Culver. We'll be right back.
Looking for a stable career in an industry that doesn't slow down? Hoosier Racing Tire in Plymouth, Indiana is seeking motivated people who believe in quality and want to work in a safe environment. With thorough training provided for all positions, no experience needed. Second, third, and weekend shift production wages start around $20 an hour with potential at $25 an hour within a year. Quarterly bonuses, paid time off, and health insurance benefits that start on day one. Apply online at HoosierTire.com. That's HoosierTire.com. Hoosier Tire is an equal opportunity employer.
Back at Argos, the bell game. Culver and the Lady Dragons, 11-4 our score. Culver with the lead. Argos will have it out of their timeout. 45 seconds to play in the first quarter. Right side, it gets into the hands of Lexi Gibson. Has Bolenbacher, top of the key. Tries to hit Pizzuto on the baseline. And just a little strong. Fourth turnover for Argos. And Culver will have it back with a chance at 36 seconds here in the first. Ashlyn Barrett working left side. Now back towards the middle. Just looking for something to open up. Not a lot of movement on the Culver offense right now. Haley Parker on the floor for the first time out of the timeout. Andrzejewski with it, has Barrett. Top of the key, works right side, kicks it to Andrzejewski. Top of the key to Parker, back to Andrzejewski. 9 seconds left, McCune with it, 7 seconds. Somebody better put up a shot soon. Andrzejewski, back to McCune. Way out away from the volleyball line, off the back of the rim, and Culver can't get a decent look at the basket at the end. Good defense by the Dragons. And we'll go to break. It is 11-4. Culver with the lead in the bell game here at Argos. We'll be right back.
Cooling Equipment has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at AbsolutePHC.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
Out of the break, Culver will bring it in here at Argos. The bell game, they lead at 11-4. Underneath quickly, Brooke Davis with a shot. Will put it in for the Buckets. And a foul on the way there, so she'll shoot a free throw. Brooke Davis out of the timeout, got a pass underneath, and the foul will be on Ellie Bolenbacher. That's a big one. That's number 2 on her. She has been key so far in this game. Davis hits the free throw for the three-point play out of the break. Makes it 14-4. Full court pressure by Culver. Bolenbacher, the pass up to Gibson. She'll drive down the sideline, pulls up, gives it to Pizzuto. She tries to give it back to Gibson. Loose ball. Gibson will recover it to Bolenbacher. 3 from Pizzuto, and she buries it. Leah Pizzuto with a 3 out of the assist by Bolenbacher, and it is 14-7. Culver. Cavs with the ball. Barrett on the left wing. Top of the key to Parker. Right side to Davis. Looking in the middle, nothing there. Now going to drive it. Cut off, gives it to Barrett. She'll bring it back out top of the key. They'll start it again. Driving to the right side. Quick kick to Davis on the left block. Tries to go over the top of Bolenbacher. Nothing doing there, and coming out of there with it is Gibson. Tries to push it, cut off, double teamed on the sideline. And a tie up there will have an alternating possession, and it's going to belong to Argos on that alternating possession. 14-7 our score, 6:54 to play in the first half. Bell game here at Argos. Coming in, goes to goes to Gibson. Right side, Pizzuto trapped in the corner, double team. Got a whistle, and we're going to get a foul, and I think that's going to go on Ashlyn Barrett. Actually, no, it's going to go on Haley Parker. Good for me. I'm still really good with who fouled. Coming in with the basketball. Schaefer has it come right back to her on the deflection. Looking into the right side, double teamed again in that corner. Pass is deflected away. Fifth turnover for Argos. Ends up in the hands of Barrett. She'll bring it up quickly. Top of the key, Andrzejewski. Gives it up to Parker, who's really guarded up closely by Schaefer. In the corner, McCune with a look at three and buries it. Ava McCune with a bucket. Makes it 17-7. Working in the middle, Bolenbacher trying to break this full court pressure. Has Pizzuto on the right wing. She'll dribble it back to the middle, gets it over to the timeline. Now zone defense in the half court by Culver. Gibson with it, top of the key to Schaefer. Looking right side, has Pizzuto on the wing. She'll dribble it back out to the middle. Goes into the paint. Bolenbacher, a move and lays it up and in. Beautiful move in the paint by Ellie Bolenbacher. She has got 6 points now, and it's 17-9. 5:42 to play here in the second period. Culver with the lead and the basketball. Parker in the corner for a look at three. Off the rim. Rebound comes down to Schaefer. She'll try to bring it up herself. First rebound for Haley. Gibson now will bring it across the timeline. Needs some help. Gives it up to Bolenbacher. She'll dribble right side against the zone. Now a three-point look and wide open one from Mackenzie Kelly, and she'll bury it. Three-pointer puts it 17-12 now. Culver with the lead. They have the ball. Davis has Barrett on the left wing, guarded really closely over there by Lexi Gibson. Takes it to the middle of the floor, directing traffic. Now wants to drive left side. Has McCune on the wing. She'll come back to the middle. Gets to the paint. Jump step. Lays it up. Lays it in and gets fouled. Ava McCune. 8 points now. 19 for Culver. 12 for Argos. Coming to the floor now. Back into the game, Mackenzie Smith, as Bolenbacher will get a rest. Ellie's had an amazing first half. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 6 points for Argos. Shot is up and good by McCune. 20-12 now. Culver with the lead, 4:43 to play here in the first half. There's a whistle and a traveling call. 6 turnovers now for Argos, and it's going to bring Bolenbacher back from the bench. Schaefer will get a break here. With 4:39 to play in the half. Bringing it in, Andrzejewski. Culver will have the basketball. Working on the left side. Barrett has it knocked away. Intercepted by Pizzuto. She was going to wait for numbers as Culver, or Argos should say, gets the steal and throws it out of bounds on the pass on the wing. So another turnover. The teams trade turnovers here. 7 for Argos now, 3 for Culver. Andrzejewski will bring it in to McCune. She'll bring it across. 4:20 to play in the half. 20-12. Culver with the lead here in the Bell game at Argos. Top of the key. Barrett will take the three and puts it in. Ashlyn Barrett from McCune makes it 23-12. Culver. Pizzuto dribbling, brings it across. Looking for help, throws it over to Smith. Now down in the corner. Gibson cut off, back to Smith. She'll try the middle, kicks it in the corner. And the shot no good. Rebound comes down to Davis. Her third, pushes it up to McCune. 23-12, Culver lead. Ava McCune with Pizzuto all over her. Gets into the paint, lays it up, lays it in. Ava McCune. Pizzuto with great defense. McCune, a quick first step. Puts it in the bucket, makes it 25-12. Right wing. Gibson into the paint. Bolenbacher, spin move, hook shot, no good, but got fouled. And that's a big one. That's going to be on Davis, I believe. And it will be. That'll be her second foul. And it'll send Bolenbacher to the line, who has 6 points already tonight. First shot is up, and just in and out. 4 for 5 now from the line for Bolenbacher. Haley Parker will take a seat as Brianna Schlemmer comes back to the floor for Culver. Second shot by Bolenbacher, in and out, and then back in. 5 for 6, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Amazing first half for Ellie Bolenbacher. 25-13, Argos with the lead, or Culver with the lead. Barrett has Andrzejewski. McCune thought about the three. Working it back in, gives it up to Andrzejewski. She'll take it to the paint, kicks it to Schlemmer. She'll take the three. She'll miss it off the back of the rim. Rebound, knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to Argos. Brianna Schlemmer is that three-point shooter. She's going to put that up. If you give her a look, she had a wide open one, just couldn't get it to fall. Now coming to the bench is Kelly for Argos as Schaefer comes back. 25-13, 2:48 to play in the half. Argos, Pizzuto brings it across. Culver with the lead, Argos with the ball. Kills the dribble, Pizzuto needs help. Gets it from Schaefer. Now to Bolenbacher, takes it to the free throw line, kicks it to Smith. Now a three from the corner. Pizzuto doesn't get it to fall. Rebound comes down in the hands of Brooke Davis. He'll move it up quickly. Schlemmer, top of the key now on the trail to Barrett. Back to Schlemmer on the left wing. Drives it to the paint, kicks it in the corner. Andrzejewski will take the three. No good. Davis somehow hustles a rebound out in the corner. And a three from Barrett on the quick pass. And it'll roll out of bounds and go back to Argos. 25-13 the score. 2:06 to play. Culver with the lead. Argos with the basketball, trying to cut into it. Pizzuto walk it up. Half-court defense here this time from Culver. Still in his zone. Left side to Smith on the block. Gibson cut off. Tries to kick it out to Pizzuto, just a little too high. 8 turnovers now for Argos. 25-13, minute 50 to play here in the first. Culver with the lead. They have the ball, and Pizzuto is all over McCune as she brings it up over the timeline. Knocks it away. Able will have to run it down. Now needs help. Gets it from Barrett. Pizzuto, just an absolute terror on defense. Schlemmer from the corner misses everything. Unfortunately, it bounces off Gibson and Bolenbacher over on the left side. It'll go out of bounds, and Culver will have it back with a minute 29 to play in the half. They've got a 25-13 lead. Andrzejewski, Schlemmer gives it up to Barrett at the top of the key, left wing. Ava McCune trying to make a move, finally gets some breathing room from Pizzuto. Misses this shot, gets her own rebound, and gets fouled. That one's going to be, I believe, on Mackenzie Smith. And it is her first. So McCune will go to the free throw line. And we'll bury it. She'll get a second one. Parker comes on for Schlemmer. For Culver. 26-13, McCune at the line. 12 points already for Ava. Second shot. That went in and out, no good. And the rebound comes down to Smith. And stolen away by McCune. She'll lay it up and in. Smith looking for help. Threw it to McCune instead, so a steal and a bucket. And Ava McCune having a heck of a first half. 28-13, under a minute to play here in the second quarter. Left side pass deflected out of bounds by Andrzejewski. It'll stay Argos basketball. Coming on for the Dragons is Kelly. Smith will take a seat, and we're going to get a timeout from Argos. We'll take a quick break as well. It is Max 98.3's Game of the Week, the Bell Game here at Argos. Culver with a 28-13 lead.
Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
Who doesn't like pizza, right? But have you tried the pizza at Bourbon Street Pizza lately? More fresh ingredients and a new pizza sauce recipe. It's like a slice of heaven each and every time you take a bite. And now there's 16 new style of pizzas for you to choose from on the menu. And let's not forget the mouth-watering wings or their 5 different pasta dishes to choose from. Bourbon Street Pizza with area locations in Plymouth, Culver, Argos, Walkerton, Napanee, and in Bourbon. If you're looking for a quick and delicious dinner for the entire family to enjoy, look no further than a Bourbon Street Pizza location near you.
A lot of noise here at Argos. It's a Bell Game, and the band is here full force, 28-13. Argos timeout. They'll have it out of that timeout. Bring it in to Pizzuto. She'll start the offense. 28-13 our score. Culver with the lead. Ellie Bolenbacher goes to the basket. Has it blocked. Gets her own rebound. Tries to go back up and gets fouled. Ellie Bolenbacher forcing the issue. And she'll get to the free throw line again here as she missed her initial shot but fought for that rebound, and now she's at the free throw line and she'll get 2 shots. First one is up. That one is no good off the front of the rim. 7 points tonight for Bolenbacher. 5 rebounds, 2 assists to go with it. Second shot is up. That one is in and out, and Andrzejewski will come away with the rebound for Culver. 28-13, Ava McCune. Pizzuto once again all over her. Now Bolenbacher will step in front as McCune tries to go to the basket, travels with it. So 4 turnovers now for Culver and a 28-13 lead for them. But Argos with the basketball, 23 seconds, clock running here in the first half. Pizzuto, left side looking for somewhere to go, has Gibson on the right wing. She'll dribble it back to the middle. Now to Schaefer. Right side gets it to Bolenbacher at the free throw line. Turns, triple team, forces a shot in, doesn't fall. Andrzejewski comes away with a rebound, her third for Culver. Ava McCune with a shot at the buzzer, and it won't fall. And we go to halftime. It has been everything you'd expect in a rivalry game. Culver and Argos, we go to halftime in the Bell Game. It is 28-13. Cavs lead it. We'll be right back with our halftime show. You're listening to Max 98.3's Game of the Week.
When it comes to your money, you want a bank that understands you. At First Federal Savings Bank, we offer more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're here for you every step of your journey. Need a loan for that new dream home? We've got you covered. Looking to save for the future? Let's make it happen together. From personal banking to business banking, we offer full-service solutions tailored to your needs, online, in person, or over the phone. No matter where you are, we're with you every step of the way. First Federal Savings Bank, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. First Federal Savings Bank is FDIC insured and equal housing lender. NMLS number 399927.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
Who doesn't like pizza, right? But have you tried the pizza at Bourbon Street Pizza lately? More fresh ingredients and a new pizza sauce recipe. It's like a slice of heaven each and every time you take a bite. And now there's 16 new style of pizzas for you to choose from on the menu. And let's not forget the mouth-watering wings or their 5 different pasta dishes to choose from. Bourbon Street Pizza with area locations in Plymouth, Culver, Argos, Walkerton, Napanee, and in Bourbon. If you're looking for a quick and delicious dinner for the entire family to enjoy, look no further than a Bourbon Street Pizza location near you.
Looking for a stable career in an industry that doesn't slow down? Hoosier Racing Tire in Plymouth, Indiana is seeking motivated people who believe in quality and want to work in a safe environment. With thorough training provided for all positions, no experience needed. Second, third, and weekend shift production wages start around $20 an hour with potential at $25 an hour within a year. Quarterly bonuses, paid time off, and health insurance benefits that start on day one. Apply online at HoosierTire.com. That's HoosierTire.com. Hoosier Tire is an equal opportunity employer.
It's the Big B Coffee Halftime Show.
And we're back at Argos. It's the bell game. A lot of excitement here. Culver has a huge crowd. Mostly students just to my left here. Argos has brought the band and all the students on their side. Everything you'd think in a rivalry game as these two teams come in. Culver won this for the first time a year ago. Hoping to repeat that feat here, and they have a 28-13 halftime lead. Let's run down the scoring for you for Argos. Leah Pizzuto has a 3 points. Big first half for Ellie Bolenbacher. Spent some time on the bench with 2 fouls, but in the time she was able to be out there, she had 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists for the Lady Dragons, and as I said, 2 fouls as well. Kinsley Kelly has the other bucket for Argos, a 3-pointer. She has 3 points. For Culver, Ava McCune having a huge first half for the Lady Cavs. 14 points, couple of rebounds, 2 steals for her. Also in the scoring column, Brianna Schlemmer has 8 points. Brooke Davis has 3, but she's added 5 rebounds as well. Eliana Andrzejewski with 3 rebounds. Big number in the first half for this game, at least for the score. Argos with 8 turnovers in that first half. Culver with just 4. And Culver able to make some hay with those extra possessions. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of our halftime show. You're listening to the Bell Game, Max 98.3's Game of the Week. Culver and Argos, 28-13. Lady Cavs with the lead. I'm going to go try to straighten out what my brain is thinking, and we'll be right back.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana, serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at AbsolutePHC.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Johnson Danielson Funeral Home has been established in the community of Plymouth since 1879, and its staff is committed to providing care that goes beyond the expected in serving today's families who call Marshall County their home. They welcome families seeking options and alternative ways to pay tribute to someone, from burial packages to pre-planning to planning a checklist. The professionals, along with caring staff at Johnson Danielson, are available to assist your family 24 hours a day by simply calling 574-936-20 2829. Visit their website at johnsondanielson.com for a complete list of services. Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Service beyond expectation.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
Hey, we don't need any intro music. We got the band here tonight. We're back at Argos. Rusty Nixon with you on Max 98.3's Game of the Week. It's the Bell game, 28-13. Culver with the lead, hoping to win their second one in a row. They won their first time the Bell game last year, hoping to repeat that success again this year at Argos. And let's take a look at some of the other games tonight. Not a lot of scores, but a lot of people underway. And it's Triton taking on South Bend Career Academy. That one underway. Glenn and Westville as well underway as we speak. Plymouth is taking on Logansport tonight. They're on the road at Logansport. LaVille and South Bend Adams, and that one underway as well. Right here, it is 28-13. Culver with the lead over Argos in our Game of the Week. Warsaw and Penn set to start just a little bit later. Northwood and Fairfield as well, a little bit later start. So it's a rundown of the other games here. Rochester and Tippecanoe Valley also about ready to get going. Tomorrow night, a programming note, we will be at Walkerton as John Glenn takes on Plymouth. Traditional opening night for us here on Max 98.3. The Pilgrims and the Falcons will get it underway for boys basketball. Peyton Skirvin will join me for that one, and then he'll be back with me again on Saturday night as we come home to Plymouth. And we will be there for the Plymouth and Bremen game. So Bremen and Plymouth on Saturday. Both those games tomorrow night and Saturday is 7 o'clock start for our pregame, 7:30 for the tip-off as boys basketball gets underway this year. We got a full slate of action for you. We're going to be all over the place. A lot of great players and teams in the area this year, and both boys and girls action. We'll have all that for you coming up as the year progresses. Right now, we're going to take a quick break. We come back, we'll have the second half tip. You're listening to Max 98.3's Game of the Week. Culver and Argos in the Bell game, 28-13 Cavs, and we'll be right back.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Back out of the halftime break. Culver will have it. They lead at 28-13. Eliana Andrzejewski will bring it in to Ava McCune, and we're underway for the second half. Bell game here at Argos, 28-13 Culver lead. Top of the key, Ashley Barrett has it. Works to the left side. Now back to Andrzejewski, top of the key. Drives to the left side of the lane. No good. Ava McCune will get the pass. Takes it back out top. Gives it over to Schlimmer on the right side. She'll take it to the free throw line. Kick it in the corner. Andrzejewski with a look at three. No good. Chases down the rebound and then throws it right into the arms of Ellie Bolenbacher, her first steal of the night. And so Argos will have it back. Andrzejewski with a nice hustle play, but threw it right into the arms of Bolenbacher. Now McCune with a steal. Going coast to coast. Ava McCune, a steal and a bucket. She's got 16, and it's 30-13. Double team out near the timeline. Leah Pizzuto trying to get out of it. We're going to get a jump ball call. And it's going to stay Argos basketball on alternating possession. Pizzuto got into trouble in front of the Argos bench and then got double teamed. Now we're going to wait for Andrzejewski to put a knee brace on. I don't know why she didn't have it on to begin with. Looking at it, I can understand why she doesn't want to wear it, but evidently she probably needs it. So she's ready to go. 30-13, 7 minutes to play. Stolen on the inbound. Ava McCune trying to go to the bucket. Lays it up, lays it in. Ava McCune, 2 steals and 2 buckets right out of the halftime break. And the inbound over the head of Lexi Gibson. Argos will give it back. 3 turnovers on the first 3 possessions here by Argos. 6:48 to play, and it's going to bring a quick timeout by Nick Medich, the coach here. We'll take a break. You're listening to Max 98.3's Game of the Week. 32-13, Culver over Argos.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
MCF got its start in 2018 MCF got its start and bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning-fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
Culver with it out of the timeout, brings it in. Schlemmer working top of the key as Andrzejewski works to the middle. Nothing there. Gets it to Schlemmer in the left corner. She'll try the baseline. Cut off. Now Andrzejewski to the block on the left side. Kicks it back out top of the key. Schlemmer tries a cross-court pass. Deflected. McCune will run it down and keep Culver possession. Ava loses the handle. Ball on the floor. People everywhere diving for it. Jump ball finally, and it's going to go Culver's way on alternating possession. Andrzejewski brings it in to Schlemmer, working into the paint, turns, shoots, off the rim, no good. Andrzejewski tries to get the rebound, can't hold it, it goes out of bounds, it'll go to Argos. 32-13 our score, 6:05 to play. Pass comes in to Pizzuto, working on the left side, full court pressure, has it taken away by Barrett. Steal for Ashland, her second. Now she's trapped by Pizzuto at the 10-second line, and A.J. Neese will call a quick timeout to keep the possession. We'll be right back. You're listening to Max 98.3's Game of the Week.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Back at Argos, Rusty Nixon with you. The bell game here. Culver with a 32-13 lead. They'll have it in out of their own timeout. Andrzejewski will cue it in from the opposite side of the floor here in front of the Argos faithful. Comes in to Barrington. We're underway. 5:50 here in the third. Right side, Barrett Lob pass underneath. Davis there for a look and buries it. Brooke Davis on a nice pass from Barrett. 34-13 now. Up quickly. Argos. Gibson. Cut off on the left side. Hits Bolenbacher in the middle. Draws immediate triple team. Takes it to the bucket and puts it in. Ellie Bolenbacher having an outstanding game. She'll go to the free throw line trying to get a three-point play here. She's got 9 points right now, 5 rebounds for Argos. Her shot is up and good. 6 of 9 from the line for Bolenbacher. Makes it 34-16. 5:28 to play in the third. McCune will dribble it across. Left side. Gets a screen from Davis. No help there. Loses the handle, gets it back, and Barrett has it back to McCune. Ooh, got away with the travel, I think, on that left side. Tries the paint, gets to the block, lays it up and in. It's going to be a offensive foul as McCune went in there. And the bad news is Bolenbacher took that charge. He was slow to get up. Now looks to be okay, but she got ripped into. So Bolenbacher with a quick defensive move takes the charge. And Argos will have it back. 34-16, 5 minutes to play in the third. Right side, Schaefer looking in the middle. Has Bolenbacher, top of the key, triple team. Tries to force one up, it won't drop. And Schwimmer will come away with a rebound for Culver. Her second. McCune working against Pizzuto. A lot of pressure. Gets into the paint, lays it up, no good. Bolenbacher with a rebound. Her sixth. Up quickly. Gives it up to Gibson. Working on the left side, nothing there. Kicks it back out to Pizzuto, top of the key. Looks on the right side. Nobody open, so she'll take it back to the middle. Kicks it over to Smith, or I should say Kelly. And she travels with it. So another turnover for Argos. That is their 13th. And they'll have it out in front of the Argos bench. 34-16 the score. 4:20 to play here in the third period. Culver with the lead and the basketball. Barrett working top of the key. Has Andrzejewski on the right wing. Looking in the middle. Floating through to the block. Davis, a hook shot goes up and in. Brooke Davis, good feed from Andrzejewski. Makes it 36-16. Culver double team Bolenbacher at the timeline. Gets out of it. Dribbling around, trying to find some help. Goes to the right side of the lane. Kicks it over to the corner. Thought about it, Gibson. She'll drive it instead. Kicks it top of the key, Pizzuto. Right wing pass knocked out of bounds, intended for Kelly. And it'll stay Argos basketball. 3:43 to play, 36-16. Pass comes in to Bolenbacher, now Pizzuto. Gibson on the left wing, trying to find something. No good. Pass right into the hands of McCune. Her fifth steal. Goes to the bucket, lays it in, and Schaefer with the foul. Ava McCune having a huge night. $20 points now, 5 steals for Ava McCune. 38-16, 3:31 to play. Culver with the lead, no good on the free throw. And the rebound comes down to Bolenbacher, to Kelly. Pass is intercepted, guess who? McCune right there, lays it up and in on the takeaway. And she is having a huge night. 40-16 now, Culver, 3:12 to play. Kelly gets the return pass from Schaefer from the wing, tied up underneath as Bolenbacher dives for the loose ball. It's going to stay Argos basketball on alternating possessions. And Schaefer will cue it in. Schaefer tosses it up. Bolenbacher doesn't get it, knocked away by Davis. Guess who's got it? McCune racing to the bucket. Cut off, doesn't get the score, but she'll get 2 free throws. Davis with the steal. And now McCune will get the benefit as she'll go to the free throw line shooting 2. First one is up. That one is in and out, no good. Ava McCune, 3 of 5 from the line tonight. Schlemmer will take a seat, and coming back out will be Haley Parker for Argos. And also for Culver, I should say. Coming out for Argos will be Mackenzie Smith as Schaefer will take a break. And for the first time tonight, Grace Thomas comes out, and she'll give a break to Kelly. McCune will get a second shot here. 2:58 to play in the third. She'll hit that one. 4 of 6 from the line tonight, Ava McCune. 23 points already, and we're in the third quarter. 2:50, 41-16. Grace Thomas kind of rotates out. I think Smith was waiting for her to rotate up to the block, and she rotated out to the other side instead. The ball knocked out of bounds, but stay Argus basketball. Now Smith looking for somebody to bring it to. Has Pizzuto working top of the key. Goes to the left side, cut off, now back to the right. Double team out near the timeline. Gets out of it. Now she needs help as the dribble got killed. Smith in the corner to Gibson. Back to Pizzuto. Right side, Thomas. She'll get it in the corner. Smith for a look at 3. No good. Davis comes out with her 6th rebound for Culver. Barrett will bring it across. Right side to Parker. In the corner, McCune. Nowhere to go. Gives it to Burnt. She'll go to the left corner now. Rotates out. She'll go back to McCune. She'll take the 3. Nothing there. And Pizzuto comes out of there with a rebound. She'll try to push it up. Cut off by McCune, and they'll start the half court. Working into the middle, into the hands of Bolenbacher on the loose ball. Splits the defense. Goes to the bucket. Can't hit the layup. It comes down to the hands of Barrett. Second rebound for Ashland. She kicks it up, trying to hit McCune. Hit the referee instead. It's out of bounds. It'll go to Argus. Ava McCune was going to the corner. Barrett threw it to her, but threw it off the referee, trying to transition down. It'll go back to Argus. Minute 44, 41-16. Pizzuto brings it across the timeline. She'll be met by McCune and double team with Parker. They get it to Bolenbacher. Splits the defense, goes up, just rolls the layup off the front of the rim and gets fouled on the way there. Looks like Brooke Davis going to get it. Or actually, it's going to go on Andrzejewski. That'll be her second. And it'll send Ellie Bolenbacher to the line. Her shot is up and rolls in and out. 6 of 10 now from the line tonight for Bolenbacher. She'll get the second one. Got 10 points and 6 rebounds. Her second shot off the front of the rim, and Davis comes away with the board. Up quickly, McCune left side. She'll bring it out. Zone defense here for Argus in the half court. McCune working left side. Cross court has Barrett. Wide open look at 3 off the back of the rim, and rebound to Pizzuto for Argus, her second. She'll bring it across herself. 41-16 Culver. Into the paint. Bolenbacher has it blocked by Davis, who comes out of there with it. So the block and the rebound makes it 41-16, under a minute now. Culver with the ball. They have the lead. Barrett into the paint. Davis back the corner. They're playing keep away here in that 4-corner look. McCune. Right wing, gets it on the block. Davis, double team, forces her way in, can't hit the layup, and Bolenbacher, rebound number 7, brings it up herself. 41-16, 30 seconds to play here in the third. Gibson, left wing, thought about the 3, drives it, cut off, gets it to Pizzuto. Out at the volleyball line, drops into the half court, 17 seconds now. Bolenbacher has Gibson in the left corner. Now back to Bolenbacher. Has to chase it down near the timeline. 7 seconds. Steele on the pass. Andrzejewski lays it up, no good. McCune with the rebound, can't hit it. And at the buzzer, a second rebound shot by McCune will not fall. And so we go to break. Culver with the lead here. 41-16 the score here as we head to the final 8. You're listening to Bell Game here on Max 98.3.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marion University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marion University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marion and beyond. Find out more about Marion University's Ancilla College through our website at marion.edu/Ancilla today.
We are back at Argos. As you can tell, the band's here. Makes it a completely different atmosphere for a high school basketball game. 41-16. It's always good when the band's there. Culver will have it out of the break, and they're going to say over and back on the inbound pass. Not sure what the call. Ava McCune did start on the Culver side of the 10-second line and jumped over as the pass was thrown, but didn't establish residency, I guess, on the other side of the 10-second line. So quick turnover into the middle. Going to the bucket, Kelly can't force her way in. And coming out of there with a rebound for Culver is Davis, number 9 for her. Having a big night on the boards. McCune guarded up by Smith, works to the right side. Zone here by Argos. Pass to McCune, looking in the middle, nothing there. Has Parker. Now back into the corner, goes to Barrett. Parker, top of the key, has McCune. Culver, very content to run clock here. They've got it all spread out, trying to just make Argos chase. McCune gets an opening, lays it up and lays it in. Ava McCune having an amazing night, 43-16. That is 25 points for her, along with 4 rebounds. Pizzuto, top of the key. Smith in the corner. Gibson thought about the 3. She'll take it now. Misses it. Barrett out of there with a rebound for Culver. Up quickly, ball on the ground, and Gibson comes away with a steal. Argos with it now. Smith, Pizzuto, across to Gibson at the volleyball line. Into the paint has Kelly. Pizzuto back to Gibson. Now cross-court right wing to Smith. Pizzuto back to Gibson, over to Smith. Tries the baseline, nothing there. Top of the key, Pizzuto has Gibson in the paint. Left-handed layup just will not roll in. Davis with her 10th rebound. 43-16. In the corner, wide open look. Schlemmer off the front of the rim. Gibson with the rebound. Argos with it now. They trail 43-16, 5:56 to play. Smith, baseline. Knocked out of bounds, and it'll go to Culver. Got a whistle, and Andrzejewski will come back as Haley Parker will take a seat. And Culver will have it inbound. McCune needs some help, calling Schlemmer back to help her out. 5:51 to play in this one. 43-16 lead for the Cavs. They'll bring it across with McCune. Works right side. Zone defense. Cross court to Barrett. She'll take the long 3. Off the back of the rim, Grace Thomas comes away with a rebound for Argos. Pizzuto now with it. He'll bring it across the timeline. 5:30 to play in this one. Pass off the hands of Smith on the right wing, out of bounds. Argos now with 15 turnovers. 43-16 score, 5:27 to play. McCune brings it across. Dribbles left side, double team. Looking for somewhere to go. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on McCune as she pushed that elbow out just a little bit too aggressively. Second foul on her, trying to get some space. And you can't do it that way. Pass comes into Pizzuto. Argos with the basketball, trailing 43-16, 5:13 to play. Bell game, Culver trying to pick up their second straight win. Also a conference win. It'd be their third conference win of the season. They'd be 3-0 if they can pull this off. Right side pass knocked away by Andrzejewski. Has Berndt. Right side McCune. Cross court. Andrzejewski to Berndt for three. Off the front of the rim, out of bounds. It'll go to Argos. Lady Cavs come into this one 5-2. After a big win against Pioneer on Saturday. Another conference win. They've won 3 in a row in the HNAC. And an over and back call here as Pizzuto dribbled over and then dribbled back. And that is a turnover number 16. Pass comes into McCune. It's 43-16 Culver. They lead it. They have the ball. 4:33 to play. McCune out near the timeline has Andrzejewski. Back to McCune, top of the key. Getting bodied up by the Argos defense. Pizzuto with a steal, and now McCune going to get another foul. Hey, we got a little bit too much of a reach on that one, trying to steal it back from Pizzuto. And it'll stay Argos basketball. Third steal for Leah. And Argos will have it back, trailing 43-16, 4:16 to play. In the corner, Grace Thomas for three, misses. And Andrzejewski comes away with her fifth rebound. Up quickly, McCune can't hit the layup, and the rebound in the hands of Mackenzie Smith. She'll bring it across, and McCune picks her pocket, trying to go coast to coast, and she'll lay it up and in. Another steal and a bucket. 7 steals for Ava McCune. 27 points, and it's 45-16 Culver. In the corner, Grace Thomas for three. Grace off the pass from Pizzuto makes it 45-18. 3:30 to play here in the fourth. McCune kills the dribble at the timeline, needs help. Andrzejewski now back to McCune. Working right side. Smith is all over McCune. Left side, Andrzejewski looking in the middle. Lob pass. Berndt has it on the other side block. Trying to find some room. Has it knocked out of her hands, into the hands of Kelly. Steal and a turnover. The fourth here in the last 5 possessions. Culver now knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay Argos basketball as Andrzejewski got up the ladder and knocked it away. 45-18 the score, 3:01 to play in this one. Culver with the lead, Argos with the basketball. Trying to find somewhere to go with it underneath. Has Smith now back out into the hands of Alyssa Bowering on the floor for the first time. Grace Thomas with a bank shot off the rim. And with the rebound, Ava McCune. Working up the right side, nothing there. Kicks it over. And Andrzejewski buries a three. Eliana Andrzejewski on the assist makes it 48-18 now. Culver. Left side, Smith, no good. She'll get her own rebound. Argos retains possession. Bowering can't get the pass down on the baseline. Looking for Kelly, and it wasn't there. Kicked out of bounds. It'll go back to Argos, and now onto the floor for Culver is Savannah Harrington, as well as Autumn Neese. 48-18 the score. Pass goes down on the baseline. Nothing there. Now Bowering with it, top of the key. Being guarded by McCune. Tries to pass it into the corner. Has it to Kelly on the block. Backing in. Kicks it to Smith in the corner for three. No good. Rebound being fought for. And Smith and Neese will get tied up together. It'll stay Argos basketball on the alternating possession. Minute 52 left in this one. Culver with a 48-18 lead. Looks like they're going to come away with a second bell game win. Bowering with it. Looks into the paint. Stolen away. Andrzejewski trying to go coast to coast. She'll do it. Eliana Andrzejewski with a steal and a bucket. Makes it 50-18. Right side, Pizzuto gets the foul. That one's going to be on Parker. Her second. Coming to the floor for Culver now. Holly Horner and Olivia Williams will take a spot. McCune will take a seat. What a night for her. She'll leave the floor. 27 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 steals. Into the corner, Grace Thomas. Taking it to the baseline with authority. Gets knocked out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover. Grace Thomas was headed for the basket, and boy, she was determined. 50-18. Minute 13 to play. Harrington now looking for somewhere to go with it. Passes it over to Williams. Top of the key, Parker. Neese in the middle. 3-point shot by Harrington is no good. Rebound knocked out of the hands of Holly Horner into the hands of Bowering. Tries to take it up quickly. Smith, head fake, shot, no good. Rebound on the floor, comes out in the hands of Parker. She'll push it across, 40 seconds left. And Culver likely will not take another shot. Parker will give it up to Williams. They're going to dribble it out around the outside. Harrington all alone in the corner takes the three. No good. Rebound to Davis. I'm sorry, the rebound to Schaefer. She'll take it to the other end. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Williams. And Culver will bring it across with 14 seconds left. And it looks like they're not going to shoot it, as Parker is tied up at the 10-second line, and A.J. Neese will take a 10-second or a 30-second timeout to save the possession. So 9 seconds left in this game, 50-18. And what a game it's been for a couple of people. Ava McCune, as we said, 27 points, 7 steals, 5 rebounds. That's a good season for some people. But Ellie Bolenbacher for Argos kept her team in the game early and has a great night herself. She has 10 points, 7 rebounds, a couple of assists and a steal. And so now out of the timeout, they'll throw it in, and that should do it, and it does. Parker holds it, and that ends the game. So for the second time in a row, Culver will come away with a bell as they take a 51-18 final here against Argos. We're going to take a break. We come back, we'll have our post-game show. You're listening to Max 98.3's Game of the Week. Argos and Culver. Culver with a 51-18 win.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
Time now for the post game, brought to you by McDonald's.
And it's time for our McDonald's post-game show. Let's take a look at our scoring here. First of all, for Argos, it was Leah Pizzuto with a 3-pointer. She had 3 points on the night. Ellie Bolenbacher with 10. McKinsley Kelly with 3. And Grace Thomas with 3 off the bench for the Lady Dragons. For Culver, it was Brooke Davis, 7 points, 10 rebounds on the night. Brianna Schlemmer with 8 points, a couple of rebounds to go with that. Eliana Andrzejewski, 5 rebounds. She had 5 points as well. 3 points for Ashlyn Barron on the night with 3 rebounds, a couple of assists and steals. But the big night, Ava McCune, 27 points, 7 steals, 5 rebounds, and great night for her as Culver will take their second straight bell game win with a 50-18 final. We'll take a break. We'll come back. It's our post-game show. Brought to you by McDonald's here on Max 98.3. Our final again, Culver 50 and Argos 18.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana, serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Who do I perform for? I perform for all the awesome composers whose music deserves to be heard.
I perform for all the stagehands who make sure I never miss a cue.
I perform for our high school choir director who taught me to breathe from the diaphragm and sing from the heart.
Speech, debate, theater, music. The performing arts teach valuable life lessons that typically aren't taught in the classroom. They help high school students learn leadership skills that prepare them to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives.
I perform for Mrs. Evans, my high school debate coach, who has helped me become more confident than I ever dreamed possible.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high school in your community.
Looking for
Hey, I've got a question for you. Who will you perform for?
Who doesn't like pizza, right? But have you tried the pizza at Bourbon Street Pizza lately? More fresh ingredients and a new pizza sauce recipe. It's like a slice of heaven each and every time you take a bite. And now there's 16 new style of pizzas for you to choose from on the menu. And let's not forget the mouth-watering wings or their 5 different pasta dishes to choose from. Bourbon Street Pizza with area locations in Plymouth, Culver, Argos, Walkerton, Napanee, and in Bourbon. If you're looking for a quick and delicious dinner for the entire family to enjoy, look no further than a Bourbon Street Pizza location near you.
Bourbon Street Pizza presents the player of the game.
And the last thing we got to do is name a player of the game. I'm going to name 2. I'm going to name 1 for Argos, Ellie Bolenbacher, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. A nice night for her for Argos. But a huge night, Ava McCune, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 7 steals on the night. And Culver wins the bell game here at Argos, 51-18. Ava McCune, our Culver player of the game. Tomorrow night we will be at Walkerton. Myself and Peyton Skirvin will have Plymouth against John Glenn boys basketball opener. Our pregame will start at 7 and our tip-off at 7:30. Thanks for listening. Have yourselves a great evening.
Tonight's game brought to you by Coca-Cola, Hoosier Tire, Marion's University Ancilla College, First Federal Bank, Big B Coffee, McDonald's, Absolute Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Bourbon Street Pizza, Culver Portside Marina, Marshall County REMC, the Pilot News Group, Marshall County Fiber, Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Don't forget to visit us online at sportsthemax.net, on Facebook, and on the web.